Hello, 600 CBSE children. Have a good day. Have a nice day. I hope you are doing well. And today we are going to do video number 5, chapter 7, Getting to Know Plants, part 2. Okay, this is next part of the lesson in chapter 7, Getting to Know Plants. Right? I hope you remember. I say chapter 7 because in one science book we are learning physics, chemistry and biology. Is it not? So I hope you understand that concept first. So we are doing video number 5, chapter 7, Getting to Know Plants, part 2. Right? Now in part 1, video number 4, we have learned as habit of planters, herb, shrubs, trees, creepers and climbers. I hope you could recollect those terms. And they are called habit of the plant. Otherwise, plants are categorized based on the nature of the stem. Right? Then, we are learning parts of the plant as root, stem, leaf, flower, fruits and seeds. As I said other day, root, stem and leaf are the vegetative part of the plant and flower, fruits and seeds are the reproductive parts of the plant. I hope you have understood. Now this is the parts of the plant as root, stem, leaf, flower and fruit. The portion which is found below the soil that forms the root system and the part above the soil that forms the shoot system. I hope you follow this. Now this root system and shoot system, that one by one we will learn. Okay. Now this for example, we just take a small piece of twig in a plant. Okay. So now when you take a small twig of a plant, say for example, a small twig in a chinna kutti branch of a plant you take. Then we are going to learn about root system and shoot system. The portion which is found above the soil level that forms the shoot system. These are the shoot system. And found below the soil, that is the root system. I hope you understand. Now this shoot system, its main function is to transport. The main function of the shoot system is to transport. Transportation. What is to be transported? It transports water. It transports water, minerals and food prepared by the green leaves by the process photosynthesis. I hope you follow this. Now, first we will see root system and then come to this shoot system. But in our textbook, the other way, it is described about the shoot system and then root system edited. But first we will follow this root system. Okay? Now this root system as having a center thick taproot. A central thick taproot that is called primary root. A central thick taproot that is called primary root. Okay? And then from there it gives rise to secondary root. From the primary root it gives rise to secondary roots. And further it gives rise to tertiary roots. Further it gives rise to tertiary roots. I hope you follow this. So now these roots are first It is brown in color. It is brown in color. Then absence of nodes and internodes. Absence of nodes and internodes. And then they are positively geotropic. They are positively geotropic. Then root hairs are present. Positively geotropic and root hairs are present. What do you understand? First, roots are found below the soil. They are brown in color. And then I have given absence of nodes and internodes. What I said? Yesterday I showed you the parts of the plant. Yeah? And see this plant. As nodes and internodes. The region from which the leaves are arising, that is known as node, and the space between the two nodes, it is called internode. Yeah? So now here, this is the nodal portion. This is node, and this space is the internode. This space is internode. So this nodes and internode, they are absent in the root system. And it is said it is positively geotropic. That means when the roots grow below the soil, we say it is growing towards the center of gravity. And that is called tropism. The movement of plant parts towards one direction. That is called tropic movement. And when it is going towards the soil, gravity, it is geotropic movement. Whereas the shoot system, it grows away from the gravity and it grows towards the sunlight. So that shows phototropism. Towards light. Photona light. So towards light it grows. I hope you understand. And then root hairs are present in the root system. So there are 4 characteristic features. What are they? Brown in color, absence of nodes and internodes, positively geotropic, and root hairs are present. Okay? And then this root system, it is divided into 2 types. One is taproot system. One is taproot system and another one is fibrous root system. One is taproot system and another one is fibrous root system. What is that? Taproot system, there is a center thick taproot that is called primary root. And following that is the secondary roots. And from the secondary roots arises tertiary roots. And these primary, secondary and tertiary roots, they are having root hairs. And these root hairs are responsible for absorbing water and minerals from the soil. I hope you follow. So I say taproot system. What is the structure of it? There is a center thick taproot that is called primary root, that in turn gives rise to secondary roots, that in turn gives rise to tertiary roots. And these root system, they are having root hairs which are helpful in, which are taking part in absorbing water and mineral salts from the soil. I hope you understand. The main function of this root system is fixation. Main function of root system, it is fixation fixation, or it is called anchorage. Fixation or anchorage, and another one is absorption. Second one is absorption of water and mineral salts. Absorption of water and mineral salts. I hope you understand. So the functions of the root system, it is fixation or anchorage, that is fixing the plant firmly in the soil. Other term for this is anchorage. Spelling ANCHORAGE, anchorage, right? And then absorption of water and mineral salts from the soil. This is the function of the root, right? Now this fibrous root system, that from the base of the stem, a cluster of roots are arising. From the base of the stem, a cluster of roots are arising. That is called fibrous root. And there is no differentiation of primary root and secondary root. No, from the base of the stem, a cluster of roots are arising. That is called fibrous root system. And all of the fibrous roots, they are more or less similar in size and structure. Okay. Now I say this taproot system, it is characteristics of dicotyledonous plant. Otherwise we say dicot plant. Whereas this fibrous root system, it is characteristic of monocotyledonous plant. Or monocot. What does it mean? Plants, the seeds of the plants which have only one cotyledon, that is called monocotyledonous plant. The seeds of the plant which have two cotyledons, they are dicotyledonous plant. That means cotyledons are the structure present inside the seeds with rich nutrients. That is called endosperm. Okay. Now this two cotyledons, typical example, groundnut, groundnut, what we are eating. What you are eating, that is the cotyledon. I hope you understand. And in mango, it is two cotyledons will be present. Whereas in monocot plant, as rice, wheat, maize, cholam, rice, அதெல்லாம் நம்ம பிரேக் பண்ண முடியாது. Whereas groundnut, coconut, groundnut, what is that? Mango, we can break the fruit and see the seeds. Yeah? So like that in rice and maize, the seeds are enclosed within the fruit wall, and there will be only one cotyledon. So those with a single cotyledon, those plants are, those seeds with a single cotyledon, those plants are called monocot. With the two cotyledons, they are called dicot plants. And all the dicot plants will have taproot system, and all the monocot plants will have fibrous root system. That is the characteristic feature. Then function is same for both fixation and anchorage. Fixation or anchorage, and absorption of water and mineral salts. Other than this, there are some additional functions for the root system. They are as storage and giving mechanical strength or mechanical support. They are called modifications of the root. I hope you understand. So this is for the root system. Now for the shoot system. For the shoot system, what can I say? It is green in color. Shoot system, it is green in color. Yes, what you have written for root, adhe mari shoot ku எழுதலாம். So for shoot system na stem. Shoot system, it is green in color. Presence of nodes and internodes. Presence of nodes and internodes. Presence of nodes and internodes. I hope you follow this. And then it is positively phototropic. Shoot system, it is positively phototropic. Shoot system, it is positively phototropic in nature. What does it mean? The shoot system grows towards the sunlight. That is positively phototropic. And then presence of nodes and internodes. This is main function. And then presence of at the tip of the stem. Where does it end? It is shoot apex. This portion is called shoot apex. In that, terminal bud will be present. In the shoot apex region, terminal bud will be present. Terminal tip end. Another terminal bud will be present. Okay. So I say characteristic features of shoot system: green in color, presence of nodes and internodes, positively phototropic, and terminal bud at the shoot apex is present. And then it bears leaves at the nodal region. And then this shoot system, its main function is transportation. Main function of shoot system is transportation. Main function of shoot system is transportation of water and mineral salts, and food. Transportation of water and mineral salt and food. Okay. For that, there is an activity given in our textbook. You take a glass of water. Okay. And then you insert a small twig. Twig na chinna kappu solala chedila adu. Insert a small twig with the leaf. Insert a small twig with the leaf. And then leave the setup for 2-3 hours. And then take out the twig and then cut this part of the plant and see under the microscope or see with the hand lens where we find, this is a cut portion where we find structure like this, where now the water is blue color. You can add blue ink or red ink. Now I have added blue color. Okay. So you find the tubular portion that is called the xylem. Vascular tissue that is called xylem. So in the xylem portion, it will be blue in color, showing that water enters through the stem. So this is the activity given in our textbook. So transportation of water and minerals all through the stem it is taking place. Okay. Then one more, we say that this is the stem portion. Okay. And then this will be the root system. Yeah. This will be the root system. So now the water is taken up from the root to the shoot system. Right? At the same time, the leaves are present on the shoot system. The leaves are present on the shoot system, and that prepares food by the process photosynthesis. So I say leaves prepare food by the process photosynthesis, and water is absorbed by the root system and it is entering into the stem. Okay. Now I say from the root system, water is moving in and send it to the leaf for the process of photosynthesis, because water is needed to prepare the food. At the same time, after food is prepared, the prepared food is taken to different parts of the plant wherever it is required. I repeat, food prepared by the green leaf is distributed to various parts of the body through the stem wherever it is required. Okay. So we say from the soil root system, water is moving up, and from the leaf, the food prepared is transported to up and down portion of the parts of the plant. So we say it is a stem shows two-way traffic. Stem shows two-way traffic. Enala two ways. Two-way, from the root system, water is sent upwards to the leaf, and from the leaf, food is prepared, and prepared food is taken to various parts of the plant. So stem exhibit two-way traffic. What is the function of the stem? It is as transportation of water and minerals from the root system and the food prepared by the green leaves. I hope you understand. So this is for the stem portion. So we have done as first root system. ஆனால் நம்ம புக்கில் வந்து ரூட் சிஸ்டமுக்கு அடுத்ததுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு, பட் நான் வந்து பார்ட்ஸ் ஆஃப் த பிளான்ட்ங்கிற ஆர்டரில் எடுக்கிறேன். சரி. ஆஸ் ஹியர் ஆஸ் ஃபஸ்ட்டு வந்து பேஜ் 53ல சாரி பேஜ் 51 sorry page 52ல introduction herbs shrubs and trees எழுதிட்டு, page 53 the table 7.1 இதுக்கு next video number 6ல வந்து the picture presentationல I give an answer for this table also. சரியா? So that you can observe. So here as herbs, shrubs and trees, creepers and climbers. Then we are learning about the root system. Okay? Root system in our textbook it is given in page 57. Paravala. But much about the taproot and fibrous root system konjam description kammiya irukku, but you will learn. I hope you understand this. And then about the stem. Stem enna sollirukku? Observe the stem of different plants around you. Right? What do you find? You have to set up an experiment. The experiment is glass tumbler experiment. So, set up an experiment. Take a glass of water, add blue or red ink solution blue or redding and make the solution colored, and then cut the base of the stem and put it in the glass tumbler and observe the setup. After some time, we find that the color rises in the stem. When I just cut the portion of it and see under the microscope, we can observe the color reaching the stem, and that is mainly through the structure called xylem. Whereas in plants, xylem conducts water. It is called vascular tissue. I hope you understand. So this is for the structure of stem. Along other than this, we have as structure of stem and characteristic feature, green in color, presence of nodes and internodes, then positively phototropic, presence of terminal bud, sometimes in the axilla presence of axillary bud. Main function, transportation of water and mineral salt and food. I hope you follow this. So this is for the shoot system. Now let's follow this structure of plant, structure of a flowering plant. You just follow, then we will continue. Just go through for a second. Just go through. Go through the diagram and then characteristic feature of shoot system. And this characteristic feature of shoot system and also root system, as such, nama book la appadi point ah kodukala, but you have to learn. I will ask in the questions. Okay, and also taproot system and fibrous root system that we are going to do in the practicals, and with that you should know the diagram. Previously I have drawn diagram for taproot system and fibrous root system. I hope you follow this. Just go through this. Can you? Just go through. Can you? Just follow. Just go through this. Then we will move on to the structure of leaf. Move on to structure of leaf. Just go through the diagram. Follow that. As I said, you should have characteristic features of root and characteristic features of stem. As I said, not given in the book, you have to. So now recollect the points as herbs, shrubs and trees. Other two terms what you have learned, creepers and climbers. Sure? Next we have to learn about the structure of leaf. I hope you understand. Go through the diagram. We'll just continue. Next, in the structure, in the shoot system, we are going to learn about the structure of a leaf. Now, see this leaf. Can you? Narasamaram chalole, pillar kovillar kono, irkume. And the leaf is it. Okay. Now, this is a leaf. Now, the leaf is arising from the nodal region. Leaf arises from the node. Okay. Then the stalk of the leaf, it is called petiole. The stalk of the leaf, this is a stalk. This one is the stalk. And what I am holding is the stalk. The stalk of the leaf is called petiole. Okay? If the stalk is absent, one minute. If the stalk is absent, not necessary that all the leaves should have petiole. If the petiole is absent, it is said to be sessile. See the spelling? It is said to be sessile. Okay. So the stalk of the leaf is called petiole, and the continuation of the petiole is called midrib. And here it is called midrib. Okay. So now see here. This is the stalk of the leaf, and it arises from the nodal region. Okay, and then at the angle of the leaf, at the angle of the nodal portion, axis of the nodal portion, a small green structure is arising that is called stipules. It is protecting. When the bud is forming, the stipules protect the bud. Okay. So the stalk of the leaf is called petiole. At the angle or at the axil of the leaf arises a pair of small green leaf-like outgrowth that is called stipules. Okay. And continuation of the petiole is a center thick midrib, and from the midrib arises lateral veins. From the midrib arises veins. These are called lateral veins. Okay, and the broad portion of this is called leaf lamina, or leaf blade. Leaf lamina or leaf blade. Okay. And then tip of the leaf is leaf tip. And this margin of the leaf, it may be smooth in nature like this, or it is wavy in nature. That wavy leaf you can find in this. In this, the leaves are not smooth, they are wavy in nature. That is wavy leaf. Okay. Whereas in hibiscus, that is chembati puchanola, that the leaf margin is like this, pointed. So this is called serrate margin. This is known as serrate margin. I hope you understand. So this is forming the structure of the leaf. What are all we say? Leaf arising from the nodal portion. The stalk of the leaf is called petiole. If the petiole is absent, it is said to be sessile. And from the axil of the leaf or angle of the leaf portion arises small two leaf-like hair-like outgrowth. They are called stipules. When the buds are born on that, the stipules protect the bud. Right? And continuation of the petiole is called a center strong midrib, and from the midrib arises lateral veins. Right? And the broad flat portion of the leaf, it is called leaf blade or leaf lamina, and margin of the leaf is called leaf margin. Tip of the leaf is known as leaf tip. I hope you understand these scientific terms. Right? Now, this margin of the leaf, it may be smooth or wavy in nature or having pointed structure. That pointed structure, example, hibiscus, that is chembatipu, and rose, they are called serrate margin. As I say, every session of the video, it is followed by picture presentation. Yeah. So in video number 6, we have pictures for all these, so that with the examples, so that you can understand the diagram, understand the concept still better referring to the pictures. Okay, specimens as. So this is serrate marching. I hope you understand this. And then the arrangement of veins. The arrangement of veins on the leaf, it is called venation. The arrangement of veins on the leaf is called venation. And this venation, it is of two types. One is called reticulate venation. Another one is known as parallel venation. When the veins are forming a network, as a network of veins here as it is called reticulate venation. When the veins are running parallel to each other, example banana leaf. Veins that is parallel venation. Okay, so a network of veins forming reticulate venation, and when the veins are running parallel, it is known as parallel venation. And dicot characteristics of reticulate venation and monocot characteristics of parallel venation. Further, this reticulate venation, it is further as pinnately parallel and pinnately reticulate and palmately reticulate. Same way, here also it is pinnately parallel and palmately parallel. What does it mean? When the leaves, I say 1 minute. Now this is a leaf arising like this, and then lateral veins, and then it has branches. So there is a common metric from which lateral veins are arising. That is pinnately reticulate venation. Whereas palmately reticulate venation, there is a common metric from which the leaves are arising like this, where common is the veins are running. This is palmately. Palm 5 palmately reticulate venation. Papaya leaf, papali leaf. That is example for palmately reticulate venation. So I repeat, metric will be common. ஒரு metric தான் இருக்கும். அதுல இருந்து நிறைய lateral veins வரும். That is pinnately reticulate venation. Whereas palmately reticulate venation, ஒரு பாயிண்ட்ல இருந்து there are 5 to 6 or 7 radiating metrics will be arising. Lateral veins will be arising like a palm. So it is called palmately reticulate venation. Same way, parallel pinnately parallel, palmately parallel. Pinnately parallel banana leaf, whereas palmately parallel பனவலை செடியில நம்ம பொங்கலுக்குலாம் எரியிறோம்ல பனமரம், அது palmately parallel venation. I hope you follow this. So what is the definition for venation? Venation is the arrangement of veins on the leaf is called venation. It is of two types, reticulate venation and parallel venation. When the veins are forming a network of structure, it is called reticulate venation, and the veins running parallel to each other, they are called parallel venation. I hope you understand. Now there is a question. You are given a plant, asked to observe the leaf. You are given a leaf, sorry, you are given a leaf and asked to observe the venation. Then you are asked to say what type of root system will the plant have. What can you say? You say if the leaf is having reticulate venation, then it is taproot system, because taproot system and reticulate venation are the characteristic features of dicot plant. Same way, if the venation is of parallel, then the root system will be fibrous root system. So, again, parallel venation and fibrous root system are the characteristic feature of monocot plants. I hope you understand this. So this is for the venation. Okay. The next one. 1 minute. Then next one. Page 855. It is said about petiole, lamina, and then venation. Venation as reticulate and parallel venation. I hope you understand. And then for the structure of leaf, and then next one is the function of the plant as root system, absorption, fixation and anchorage. Both are same. Plants roots fix the plant firmly in the soil, so it is also known as anchorage. And roots absorb water and mineral salts from the soil. And along with that, there is additional function as modifications of root for storage and to give mechanical support. When the function of stem will be considered, it is mainly for transportation of water and food material. Hence, the stem is considered as a two-way traffic. What does it mean? From the root system, water is absorbed and then it goes to the leaf upward for the process of photosynthesis. Again, when the leaf prepares food, the prepared food by the process photosynthesis is distributed to various parts of the plant through this stem. So here distribution of food is two-way traffic up and down, whereas movement of water, transport of water from the root is one way. So hence both the side, when it is distributed, it is stem considered as two-way traffic. I hope you follow. Other than that, the stem is also modified for additional functions. One is for vegetative propagation, and some of them they are modified, weak stemmed plant, they are modified as climbers and creepers. I hope you know all that. And then when it comes to functions of leaf, there are three main functions. Functions of leaf, there are three main functions. One is the main function, one main function, it is, what is it? It is photosynthesis. One main function, it is photosynthesis. Functions of leaf, one is photosynthesis, second one transpiration, one is photosynthesis, second one transpiration, and the third one is respiration. One is transpiration, second transpiration, third respiration, and fourth one, some of them they are modified. They have some modifications. Okay, so these are the functions of the leaf. Photosynthesis, transpiration, respiration, and modifications of leaf. Okay. Now, what is photosynthesis? We know preparation of food by the green plants with the help of sunlight, water, chlorophyll, and carbon dioxide. Sunlight and chlorophyll are the essentials of photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide and water are the raw material for photosynthesis. So, functions of leaf: photosynthesis, transpiration, respiration, and modifications. I hope you understand. Further continuation we will do in the next video session. Next video session number 6, we will see for all these picture presentation. I hope you follow that. PowerPoint presentation சொல்லல, அதை நான் வந்து picture presentation சொல்றேன். With all these modification, with all these description, we have pictures that we will understand still better. Okay, so we will continue in the next video session. Thank you. Have a good day.